Okay, ready? Oh, good job.
She's a mother of 2 boys, tossing tradition to the wind. Rebecca Honeyman started her family first before starting a goal she set more than a decade ago: to complete a college degree.
I honestly didn't come back to school to make more money at a job. It was a personal goal of mine, and also to show my kids that education is good.
Audrey Urban is a mother of 3 girls, pursuing them around the clock while pursuing a college degree. Continuing her education past high school has special significance.
Neither of my parents continued, so it'll be a good goal for me to actually achieve. Family-wise, I will be able to help provide for my children more than I could have ever imagined.
And this is where these mothers are building their college dreams, in their hometown of Watertown, South Dakota, population around 22,000, with a tourist attraction hosting original art from its famous hometown son, Terry Redlin, one of America's most popular wildlife artists, and a city surrounded by beautiful lakes with a college aptly named Lake Area Technical College. It was the first technical school in the state, birthed in 1965.
We service the entire population of northeastern South Dakota, so a lot of the small communities that come to Watertown to shop, they support our local economy, and we're their local college.
Lake Area Tech is a 2-year college offering 30 programs that teach in-demand trades and careers. And it has high success in retaining students and getting them all the way to graduation day.
Lake Area Tech consistently has an 84% retention rate, and then our graduation rate is typically around 75%. And so those are leading national statistics.
And here's a statistic that matters most to students. Virtually all of them, nearly 100%, get jobs once they complete their degree. It helps that South Dakota has had one of the nation's lowest unemployment rates for years, most recently hovering around 3%. But faculty here thinks one ingredient is critical to helping its student success rates soar. The college has an intense advising program.
The 2 kind of age categories, if we would break it down, biggest victims are typically people your age.
Every instructor, 110 total at Lake Area Tech, is also a student advisor. It's just what they do, and it has been that way since the college opened its doors.
I love interacting with students. I can't imagine it any other way. I mean, I see my students every day in class. I see them at their best and at their worst, and I can look out for the different things that might be going on in their life. If I notice that a student just doesn't seem right, I'm not afraid to ask them.
Carrie Steger is one of 2 instructors in financial services here, and she co-advises 80 students with the other financial services instructor, Lorna Hofer.
The very bottom section here records the information for state income tax.
They help students overcome obstacles on their path to graduation.
Carrie and I choose to know each student's story. So we hold midterm conferences together. So between the 2 of us, we each have 80 conferences. Okay, so how would you handle that?
And the instructors don't just advise students during midterm conferences. They are available daily based on students' needs.
Our students face everything, whether it's being scared to return to college, the unknowing of being a first-time college student, trying to provide for their family, working part-time or full-time while trying to take classes.
Rebecca Honeyman, the mother of 2 and a financial services major, has felt the full weight of carrying classes, internships, and motherhood.
There have been so many times where I've wanted to quit school because it gets to be too much sometimes.
Rebecca recalls a recent weekend when she had a difficult assignment and Lorna, her instructor and co-advisor, knew how important it was and offered guidance after hours.
This last weekend, I had a meltdown, and Lorna, I was emailing her and she emailed me back. Probably we were going back and forth for a good 45 minutes, and it was a Saturday.
You've done a really good job of connecting with students, no matter where they're at, no matter what their age is.
Rebecca has so much faith in the support of both Lorna and Carrie as her co-advisors that she playfully puts her career after college in their hands.
I actually joke with Carrie and Lorna that it's their job to tell me what I'm going to be doing after I graduate. So that is something that it's their job, not mine.
She just told them that again in this advising session, and the response is always the same. There's laughter at her sense of humor and a reminder that she has all of the answers.
It's tremendously rewarding to see students grow from the time they start here to when they graduate.
Student advisors here build relationships with students.
Well, I love Lorna and Carrie, and I usually don't throw the L word out often. They individually, they complement each other.
I think because we are instructors and advisors, we have more of a personal stake in each student. We do everything that we can to help that student succeed.
Audrey Urban, the mother of 3 girls, is also a financial services major, and Carrie and Lorna are her co-advisors.
Lorna and Carrie are amazing advisors. From day one of me being at Lake Area, they have been my lifelines.
When you reach those points of frustration, what have you learned about yourself and how have you worked through that frustration?
They listen and they learn about each student, letting their voice guide them.
We're able to customize our students' course layout based on what their life is. So we don't have a one-size-fits-all, this is exactly how it has to be.
Audrey says without her instructors' support as her student advisors,
I honestly don't know if I would have been able to do it. They make you see your potential. They make you want to succeed.
but being both instructor and advisor may sound exhausting to some college faculty.
So what supports do you think that we could give students to encourage them to persist?
Vice President Diane Stiles says the cohort learning model in many colleges, where a group of students advances through the same educational programs together, makes it easier for instructors to interact daily with students and build relationships.
For the program faculty, they're going to have a set group of students that they get to know each year, and that's going to happen naturally. So you have those kind of steady factors that help faculty here work 8-hour days.
But even if intense advising from instructors doesn't work for every college, it's part of the DNA of Lake Area Tech.
It's very time consuming, but I think the end results, investing in students, are definitely worth it.
I truly feel it's a calling. I think every single one of my coworkers here would agree with that, and we have our passion here.
And that's why, when graduation day comes, some students like Rebecca Honeyman feel that leaving instructors who are personally invested in their future as advisors will be bittersweet.
I'll probably cry a lot, and I'll probably hug Lorna and Carrie, and I hate hugs, so that says a lot. But I'm also sad at the same time because I don't want to leave school. Yeah, I'd miss them.